All right. All right. Let's get this started. Whee! All right. It's been a while since the last stream, but here we are. MH Freedom. Let's start this chat. What do we have in the galleries right now? It's the trailer. Is that the one we just watched just now, or is it a different one? Okay. So that's... I forgot to get the audio of the game. There it is. There's the audio of the game. All fishy and spinning. There it is. In-game. Ass graphics. You know, for its time, this game really did look quite good for the PSP. I mean, obviously we can see all the flaws and how just crusty it is because, you know, it's upscaled basically 1080p. Farms, finally. Yeah, farms. Can't wait to fail the Dragonator again. So I tried doing Kieran and also I tried soloing Kieran also. Apparently, from what I could find, the only way you can fight Kieran in Monster 1 is on specific days as an event quest, and it's only one part. Oh yeah, he just got like minus 30 HP or something. I don't know. And that's the opening just now, I believe. Yeah. I believe we've seen this already. Yeah, we've already seen this one. But yeah, save gallery status. Save gallery status. What's wrong? What's wrong with the game? Why is the game not... Okay, let me lower the volume. Maybe that's good enough, yeah? Yeah, it should be good enough. Bum, 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 ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo-doo. What's wrong with the error code going on here? Just give me a moment, chat. Let me check what the hell's going on. Maybe there's something wrong with the save directory. There was a save file that we had prior to this, but I decided to basically delete it because I'm thinking of starting anew. I believe that might have caused this problem right now. Let me just delete the entire folder. Maybe that might help. Save data. Undo delete. Maybe if I undo delete. Yeah, let me undo delete. Let me restore the files from 1 second. Maybe I should delete the entire folder instead of just the files within. I don't know, maybe that's how I should do it. What's going on? Alright, chat. Let's do it now. I want to trust the process, but my gut is telling me to not. Okay. Okay. This used to be one of my chosen faces in the game. Yo, what's up, Killer? Long time no see. There's another one. This one. If I don't go out, I'm about this. But 5 minutes out under the sunlight, I'm probably like this. That's just me. Very loud? Yeah, I'll change it a bit. I just set the settings as well. It's so weird. Not a beginner. Yeah, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, now the volume went down. You see, like, it's just the menu screen. It tends to be very obnoxiously loud. I don't know why, but I'll have it lowered in a bit because my stream settings is always the same. It's just not, the game is just weird. Janky ass game. This is supposed to be like the improved version of Monster Hunter 1. It still is janky as shit. Yeah. Tires in this game? No. This is why it's the best game ever. This is before Longsword and Tigrexes. Best ever Monster Hunter game. Starting over? Am I crazy? We're about to beat Monster Hunter 1 and I might as well just get this started. In MH1 we are about... We're about high rank 2 or town 5. I'm HR 17 or 18. Yeah, now the volume's just fine. It's just that little screen. It's so weird. Yeah. But yeah, we're about to beat Monster Hunter 1. We have like one more rank of quests left. And then after that, we had to reach rank 20 in Monster Hunter 1, and then fight Fatalis, and then that's it, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, this is it right here. You start with absolutely nothing. You only have a steak knife and a steel platter. Same as town. Alright. But you start with other weapons. So, hey. Already a better game. Already a better game. Most of the one you always start with a steel platter and steak knife. And then we gotta talk to him. He'll give us an allowance of 1,500 cents. Do delivery quests? Oh god, we're gonna do a lot of that here. Although it won't be as stupid as Monster Hunter 1. In Monster Hunter 1, you might get to do like a few in single player, but as soon as you go multiplayer, every egg quest is like 3. 3 sootstone ores, 3 quartz ores, 3 wyvern eggs, 3 herbivore eggs, 3 this, 3 that. Everything is in 3s. None of them is less than that. So it's yeah, that's a very nerve-wracking, you know. I could go crazy with that, and I did when I tried soloing the first rank. But yeah, we have farms. We also have a kitchen here, but I don't remember exactly when I unlocked it. Yeah. Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Yeah, for Monster Hunter 1, I'm definitely gonna do it. Well, I'm actually currently doing it with Daru, but this game, I absolutely intend to solo it. So, yep. I don't think I have any crops, do I? Yeah, I don't have any. I'm gonna have to get some herbs. What's this? Can I? It's okay. First of all, it was fun before when you're like kind of new to it, but afterwards, after you've done like a decent amount of time, you definitely start to lose interest with it. That is this. Yeah, I don't think the color changed, no? I don't think the color changes, so the color of the bait. I think, yeah, it kind of stays the same color. Yeah, it stays red. It's basically red. Yeah, of course I'm going to use the hammer. Why wouldn't I? I gotta get some armor. I believe every time you do this, you can fish up to 3 times. Yeah, you can fish up to 3 times per quest that's clear. So it doesn't matter if it's gathering quests or slaying quests, capturing, repel, gather. You can fish 3 times. Here we go. Yeah. How's it going? I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm back, as you can see. We're back to business. Diablo 2 video is done. Obviously, it flopped because it's not Monster Hunter. I fully expected that and just absolutely lower my expectations to the point where it's basically almost none, if not just none. But it was a fun video to make. I must admit, it was a very fun video to make. And, well, let's just hope that once my YouTube stuff picks up steam, that it just goes up, you know? Let me try this. Wow, fucking loser, bitch. Play this, coward. You call me a coward for sharpening my weapon while you shoot from afar. You call me a coward for not playing the one game that you play that you consider old gen while I play everything else. Ironic. Yeah, let me lower the volume. Yeah, see, look at this. I lowered the volume already, and it's still loud. I don't get it. Yeah, it's still stupidly loud. I really don't get this. It was maxed out earlier. It was even louder. Will you try power? Not my style. Really? Final Fantasy 14 on Switch. Well, that's going to be very convenient for a lot of people. Because a lot of people prefer to play it on consoles, which is understandable, right? Like, it's convenient. You can bring it with you anywhere. So long as you play the Auto. Oh, it's fun. It was a fun first time experience, and doing the Uber fights was actually an experience in itself. Okay, we don't need these things yet, but we do need some more. Yo. Let's see. No, I can't create anything. I don't have materials. Yo. You can do your long-term grind on Switch while working. Yeah, absolutely. How's it going? I'm just exhausted. There have been times, to admit, where I'm like, you know what? I don't want to work out, and I'm like, you know what? You gotta do something about that, and I'm like, all right, fine, I'll force myself. I just force myself to work out, and in the end, you just feel good. You just feel good. Like today, I just did legs and back, and I just feel absolutely just. But yeah, it's exhausting. Spending anywhere between 3 to 4 hours a day going to work, coming back from work is just absolutely exhausting. Hopefully, in the future, I can find a place nearby. But next 2 weeks. Next 2 weeks, I will be free, so I'm gonna probably stream a little more as I work on the video. And speaking of video, this is gotta be a part of that. This game that I'm playing right now. Which is why, even though I'm streaming it now, I will not stream every single thing. Because I found that sometimes you just want to do things on your own time, and sometimes it's fun with others, sometimes it's not. It really depends on the mood. No free armor, only free weapons. Only free weapons. Free starter weapons, and that's it. Alright, let's go get some let's go get some leather armor. Like, I'm not aiming to get the full armor set because I still need some money for other stuff. Green pants. Alright. If my armor was like full on black, I'll look like a soldier. First class. Yeah, so in this game, when you start, it will ask you if you're a beginner or not. I said I'm not a beginner. And it will then allow me to immediately fight Velocitron. Yep. If you chose to say yes when it asks you if you're a beginner or not, you're basically gonna do the same exact thing as you do in Monster Hunter 1 with rank 1, which is finding meat, cooking meat, finding herbs and spider webs, combining 2 potions, fish out 1 sushi fish, slay 3 Velociprins. That is the process in this game. Is this Monster Hunter work? If you consider this as work, then yes, it is Monster Hunter work. Frontier progression, doing okay. Figured out an magnet spike build in your gun lens. Nice. There's try to pick a day to stream. Sadly, your work hours. Oh yeah, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. That's just how. That's just how. Yeah. So I won't be fighting Velocidrome yet. I could right now, but. I'll do this first. Yeah, I'll do this first. I'm gonna slay some Velociprays. I'm gonna go grab some honey, maybe some herbs along the way, until I get enough. And then, once I feel like I've got enough herbs and honey, and possibly some blue mushrooms, then I will go for Velocipray. Yeah. And this way, we also get some money, because I believe this quest gives us like a 300 rewards. So yeah, Bio just hates us to need me to cook my meat. I'll cook you and feed you to Devil Joe. I'm not the one eating, so you can't say it's cannibalism. So I don't know, Zero. My brain is just my brain is in the brink of, yeah, it's, yes, we hate him too. Fuck that guy. Oh yeah, chat, look at this. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, new Monster games have tutorials. That's why they're shit. Yeah. This doesn't count. Right, chat? Yeah, this doesn't count. You know? New Monster games. Yeah, they have tutorials. That's why they're all bad. You know? Yeah. Yeah, this is all bad game. Bad. Yeah. Whole homo. Is your goal to finish all of old gen games? Yes. I've only played maybe a handful, maybe a less handful old gen games when I was growing up. I played Monster 1, but it was Japanese, so I didn't go far. But I did beat this game with friends back then. I did beat Freedom Unite back then. Portable 3rd. What else? Which one did I play? Freedom 2. Yeah, technically Freedom 2 is another one as well. Yeah, less than a handful now that I think about it. Yeah, only those four games. Mostly PSP. Mostly PSP. Yeah, Freedom 1, Freedom 2, Freedom Unite, Portable 3rd. This game is kind of bad. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter games are definitely never perfectly cooked. There's just, it's imperfect, and it's somehow the imperfection of these games brings something that I just cannot explain. It's players can't read, so you just skip the text box that comes. Exactly. And if devs are like trying to find solutions to that, and people complain anyways. Just go to the lay print as much as possible. Oh man, this area looks wider in in Freedom 1. Weirdly, it feels like it's wider. Why read when you can just smash? Well, that's my duty though. That's my duty, Brayden. We should play Brink. It's a good game. Brink. I want to say that game sounds familiar, but I don't know. Isn't that like a stealth shooter game? We've heard a lot of hippity hoppity moments. Oh yeah. Becky, want to smash? But yeah, eventually, I'm gonna play some Generations Ultimate. I'm saving Generations Ultimate for last, is what I'm essentially doing. Aside from Gen 1, Gen 2 games, I've never touched Monster Hunter Tri and 3 Ultimate until last year, but I've also never played, I've also never finished Tri. There you go. Smash that monster. Oh shit, I can't say that because if the Velocidrome is the adult raptor, then these are minor raptors. Shit. I guess my name is Dr. Biotrix now. It's a joke, chat. It's a joke. I can say that. Alright? You can say that when you have at least 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's a joke. But I was kind of looking at thick from behind. Oh yeah, definitely. Why do you think I can carry this hammer without any issue? Because I trained these glutes. And I make sure to Maximus this Gluteus Maximus, baby. Alright. Melodic Chrome, you mean? Oh, you remember that. The only monster game you remember playing back then was the Wii U Monster Hunter Tri. Was Monster Hunter Tri on Wii U? Was it all what? I remember the Wii U has some backwards compatibility with some Wii games, if I'm correct, kind of like the Game Boy Advance to Game Boy Color. But did that apply to Tri as well? I think so. It's been a long time. Fair enough. But yeah. Oh, Boom Mushroom. The Boom Mushroom. Forgot about those. I'm too much Monster Hunter 1 brain right now, so I don't really collect blue mushrooms. Because in Monster Hunter 1, you don't make potions to make mega potions by combining those potions with honey, right? You just combine honey with the herbs, and it will make mega potions. Maybe in here, I don't know, they're kind of blurring together. Maybe in here, you need a potion to make a mega potion. 1 second, chat. Sorry, I just noticed that my microphone is off. Anyways, as I was saying, it's pretty cool that you know, the Wii U, you're able to play the Wii games on the Wii U. And even though today it's kind of common for us to see backwards compatibility, it's kind of cool, right? Like being able to play your Game Boy Advance games on a larger screen. Like, for example, Game Boy Advance games with the GameCube or the Super Game Boy or the Super Nintendo. That was pretty cool, honestly. Like, being able to play Pokemon or the Game Boy Advance Spyro games, which are the ones that I had back then. It's pretty cool. Alright, let me just test something. Alright, so the honey is right here. Do I need... I can get some herbs as we speak. But I don't know if I need to get... It's not like Monster Hunter. So I need to make potions first before getting mega potions. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. This is the one I'm more familiar with. This combination. I completely forgotten about the herbs and honey to make mega potions in Monster Hunter. But like I said, I didn't finish that game. I was only able to beat Rathalos. Oh yeah, you can... Oh wait, you can't do that? Oh fuck. I mean, good thing there's an auto sword, but you can't manually... Oh. That's sick. Alright. We still need a lot more. Alright, we need a lot more honey. Like I said, I can probably go fight Velocitron right now, but I just want to, you know, given that I skipped the tutorial by saying no after the game asked if I was a beginner or not, I might as well just take this time to actually do what I actually want. You know? You know, just... absolutely just get everything. You know, I forgot about this earlier. I could have bought an herb and then planted it as part of the crops. I forgot about that. You, on the other hand, I believe you sell these things. I could have bought this from you earlier, but you know what? I can't worry about that. But yeah, Monster Hunter Tri, definitely gonna go back and playing it. Monster Hunter DOS, definitely gonna go back and play it. I don't know if I'm gonna play Freedom 2 and skip Freedom Unite because I've already soloed Freedom Unite, or I'm just gonna skip Freedom 2 and just replay Freedom Unite. I honestly don't know. I don't want to think about that yet, because right now my brain is Gen 1 brain, okay? My brain is in Gen 1 mode. I want to think about Gen 1 games only. Let's do some fishing, Jet. I can't tell sometimes. It's I think it, it did not suck my bait. There you go. That's what happens when you suck my bait. You get caught. There. See, chat? Ah! You son of a bitch. Suck my... yeah, it's been 2 weeks since my last stream, so... I was like, you know, I kind of want to chill, but then I'm like, you know, why don't we stream this? I don't know how long this stream is gonna go, but I'm just gonna do it. You know, just not gonna worry about how long I do this for. Just do it. Wait for a little bit. I am not confident that I'll beat Rathalos in this stream, but I'm confident I'm gonna beat at least Cephadrum in this stream. There you go. There you go, see? That's what happens when the fish sucks my bait. They get caught, and I eat them. They suck, I eat. I don't even know anymore. Alright, let's move on. Alright. For the suck bait moment. Oh god. Okay, we got more fishing rows. I would definitely love to get this mushroom tree and the honey box at some point. Unfortunately, we don't have it yet. We don't have enough points. Nor have we unlocked the bee box. Alright, let's play some games. Alright, let's do the Velocidrome quest. How much sanity do I have? I just have almost 1,000. I could probably get the waste piece. Alright, I'm no longer a first-class soldier looking guy. I'm just a soldier. Who's a guy. Funny enough, there was a video I saw where it's a YouTube short. There's a girl that's like looking for her boyfriend, and she's like, you know, she's on to him, like, oh, I swear he's cheating on me. It sounds like he's cheating on me. And she opened the door, and there's a guy, there's her boyfriend with someone who's wearing like a schoolgirl outfit with pink hair and pink skirt. They're both playing League of Legends, and she's like, I knew you were cheating on me. And the one with the pink hair look and it's like, I'm a guy. And thankfully that was the last YouTube short. That was the first and the last YouTube short that I've seen on that day, and I'm like, you know what, thank you very much. I'm gonna share this with my friends, and I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. I don't really watch YouTube shorts for a whole lot. I usually give myself maybe about 5 or 10, and then I just snap. I literally like cautiously snap out of it and just go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed, not bed. You love mushrooms, huh, Bio? Yeah, mushrooms, they heal you, especially when you combine them well. Alright, I believe we have the entire map unlocked. No? I remember seeing something like that. But we do need some more mushrooms. We definitely do need more blue mushrooms. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to the cock rock. You know what the cock rock means? I'll show you what the cock rock is. It's rock hard. I'll show you. You'll understand immediately after I demonstrate what it looks like, you know? But is that Coke? No, it's iced tea. I don't drink Coke, especially at this time of day, because I wanna go to bed when it's time to sleep. I avoid caffeine to the point where I'm very susceptible to caffeine. It's a good way to balance caffeine intake as well. Like, I know some people are gonna be like, bro, that's very strong coffee. And like in the morning, like about an hour and a half, 2 hours after I wake up, by the time usually I'm at work already, I would probably be having like more or less like a double or triple espresso shot. That's just me. And that's gonna get me awake for at least a good 4 or 5 hours. Even though I slept for like a decent amount. Like I sleep for about 7 hours a day. Or a night, rather. Now you see that, chat? You see that? You see what I'm looking at right there? That, ladies and gentlemen, is the cock rock. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the cock rock. Yeah. Look at the shape. Just look at it. Look at it. There's a pillar in the center. And 2 supports on each side. 1 of each side. Yeah. So, it is... Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly as I was saying. Let's go to area 10, yeah? There's like mushrooms in there. As long as these cats don't try to steal it. Very rock. Yeah, it is very rock. Some people might consider fast forwarding this as cheating. It's not. I'm just doing things very fast that you can't tell. And you might think, oh, you're using a pre-recorded footage then, and I'm like, technically no, but also yes at the same time. So I pre-edit the stream half a millisecond, not 1 millisecond, half a millisecond before it's being broadcast to you guys. I am that good. You got a cuckoo skill. Imagine fast forwarding while fighting Tyrex. Oh god. Hell no. I forgot about one thing. This game also zooms the camera all the way to the back of your character's head. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Why? Why, Gabe? I thought this is a revised version of the original. Okay. I believe it's like 300 per quest, so... like 2 to 3 at best, yeah. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's do this, chat. I believe there's some money right there. Yeah, I remember, chat. It was this exact zone. I was watching a game store staff at the toy section, or the kids section in the department store. Age 9. Around 8 to 9 years old. But definitely not past 9. Thought to myself, wow, this game looks boring. If only that kid 20 years later would see what career he's gonna take over. Yeah. Oh no, it's not fronted, it's freedom. Freedom 1. Freedom 1. And I'm surprised with the fast forward stuff. Oh, definitely. Oh, what? Really? The side slam should have killed it. How weak is the side slam? Freedom! Freedom! Yeah, you know how funny it is? The original title of this game is Portable, but as soon as it got ported to North America, they call it Monster of Freedom. It makes you think, huh? Freedom! This is K-Kona Monster. Different F word. The best one is FU. Freedom Unite. Freedom Units. Well, yes. Don't. I tried asking Rio first, but apparently he was already on it. Don't ask me. It was his idea. It was his idea. I presented the series, and he proposed, okay, what if I'm sweating? And I'm like, what do you mean, what if you're sweating? What are you doing that you... Yeah. You know the newest tank? Yeah, I believe there's a thing in Berlin going on. That explains Portable Third's name. Yeah. Non-existent. There was supposed to be a Freedom 3. But, I don't know. But I believe during the time, Monster Hunter was, like, trying to move and trying to test with new systems, and therefore they had to resort to moving through. I'm absolutely tired. Absolutely just exhausted. I was so tired that I didn't want to work out, but I just forced myself to work out, and now I feel like good tired instead of guilty tired. You get what I mean? You know? Like, you're tired, but there's a bunch of things you gotta do, and now there's like, you feel tired, but everything's done. That's the better kind of tired. That's the best I can explain. That's literally the best I can explain. Bastion, 2 shields with guns. 2 shields with guns. Okay. That's an interesting idea. 2 shields with guns. So, is that why Warrior has been sidelined as the off tank? So 1 herb gets me 2. Alright, that is sad. That is absolutely sad. Watching the beta disc of Monster Hunter. Oh, there's the demo. I think of these games. Yeah, it was also funny as well. I saw Monster Hunter 1 being played by a staff in the game store. I'm like, wow, this game is boring. Yeah, we just started. Low level farm, absolutely. Yeah, I said, absolutely said. He was like digging for mushrooms. I didn't know at the time, but now I know. Right, now I know. It's probably digging for mushrooms, for blue mushrooms, herbs, or whatever. And like, wow, this game is boring. If only that 8-year-old kid found out what he would be doing 20 years later. Not even 20 years, 10 years later, on YouTube. Yeah, I'm giving my bait to the fish, so they better suck my bait. So I can cook them. Some bitch. I was about to get the golden one. Knife Makara, that's fine. Did that mine earlier? I forgot about mining. I do this like autopilot to the point where I just forgot. Okay, I already mined it. But yeah, it's just weird. I don't know. I just find it really weird, especially as time goes by. I kind of don't watch other people for making Monster Hunter content. Weirdly enough. Unless there's someone that I know is not known for Monster Hunter and they're known for something else, then I'll watch them just to see their perspective. But when it comes to like the usual suspects, you know, Flyan or any of the speedrunners or anyone that is Rage Gaming, I don't even watch Rage Gaming anymore. Doing Monster Hunter content, I just... Funny enough, my inspiration comes elsewhere. Funny enough, the original Kokoto theme, oh yeah, definitely. I like it more than the happier version, the one that you hear after beating Rathalos. You watch people to hang around usually, yeah. It's nothing against those content creators that I just mentioned. I don't know. It's just that I tend to like exploring nowadays from other aspects, even though it's within the gaming umbrella, and somehow I get to I understand it a little better, and I get better ideas that way. Weirdly enough. Can I buy it now? The thing, the book? I don't think I can buy it here.
You.
Can I buy the book to increase my... It's 3,000 sen. Damn, it's expensive. One, two, three. I don't know if that's gonna give me I don't know if it's a myth or not. I know that, but I have a feeling that petting Poogie gives you some luck for drop rates. I don't know if it includes fighting the monsters. Touching my hog on stream? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's cold now, so, you know, it's a little... Anyways, we're moving on. Oh, shit. God damn it. Sometimes it's just too tight to pull out. Anyways, let's move on, chat. We're gonna fight a Velocidrome now. Let me go get my, my herbs. Honey, sure. Herbs, yes please. Blue mushrooms, yes please. We have exactly 3. Hopefully we can get 4. There you go. Very good. Alright. No garbage. Let's see. I'm probably gonna have to get some fish, or not fish, some meat at some point, and just cook a bunch of them. All right, here we go, chat. Velocichrome time. Now, while we're at it, I might as well get the last armor piece. There you go. Even though we only have a total of 5 defense, 6 defense. I'm wrong. Wow. All right. Good. I like being wrong. Because being wrong, you learn how to be right that way. I don't know if that makes sense, but you know, it kind of does. It kind of does, you know? When you learn how to be wrong, you know how to be right. I forget about it. Flash bombs, nice. I'm gonna definitely not use that. I'm gonna probably use that for something else. First of all, I'm probably gonna go to Area 9 for some honey. I'm probably gonna go here for some dung as well. Potentially some cuckoo scales. Because I don't believe Velocidrome will actually move out of Area 10, considering that there's gonna be a cutscene. Really? Just one dung? Oh, come on, man. I want all the dung. Give me all the dung. I want all the doo-doo feces. It's good. That is a very weird statement. I don't apologize. I just acknowledge it, okay? I like how I'm just right behind this dude. Oh, now he realizes me. And he's docile. What are you? Espionage? Jesus. Area 9. Hallway it is. Come on, let's go. Alright, give me all the honey. Really? Just 2? Alright. I guess we should be going. I'm not gonna go to area 10 from here. I'm gonna go in the front. I'm gonna go through 1, 2, 3, and then 10. Because I want to get more mushrooms. On top of that, I'm gonna go to area 9 from the back. Because there's more mushrooms there. There are more mushrooms. Now, Velocidrome isn't too difficult. It's only when I become reckless that it will become difficult. That is true. You know, there's a balance. You have to balance the recklessness, and then you will definitely own it. You know. You will pimp out Velocidrome. Oh, nice. They are... Before they're renamed, they are... Literally, they're called White Velociprays. Later, they get to... They become renamed as Geodrome, or Geoprays, sorry. Special mushroom. Now these are the kinds of mushrooms that get you high. You know, you're gonna see Sasquatch, you know? Like what happened in that movie with Jack Black, Tenacious D. 3 scales, that is a lot. Alright, we can definitely get out of here. I don't know who in here has watched that movie, The Pick of Destiny. Throughout the game, there is a mission asking where your lovable fangos. How the fuck can we manage without losing our mind getting rammed? Oh, one way to deal with that is to forget that you have a brain. You can't process emotions when there's nothing to process it. Understood. No, with all seriousness, minus the sarcasm, yeah, there's just no other way. You just gotta deal with it. You gotta position them in such a weird way where they tackle each other as well, so that they can at least chip damage and potentially stagger each other. And since I'm using a hammer, it is kind of, it is actually a good thing because, number one, I get to hit more than one target at a time whenever I do the charge slam or the spin attack. Especially when they're all cooped up. But still, I prefer the charge slam because it's easier to control the momentum. Because there's definitely going to be a possibility where at least one Bullfungo will push you back. I haven't seen a Pick of Destiny in years. Oh, it was definitely a good movie. Pokemon in general. I'm pressing R2! This game doesn't have R2. The whole system doesn't have R2. It's just getting lost on one brain right now. There you go. Now the momentum is right there. Okay. Momentum gone. But we're gonna get it back. We're gonna get I had a feeling that he's gonna go on top of me. And I ain't gonna bottom no damn raptor in this game, okay? I only bottom proof the rock. There's a reason for that. For scientific and geographical reasons, obviously. Boom, there you go. Ow. Ah, goddammit. The small one got me. Oh, nice. Did you just ragdoll your mom slash dad slash bigger one? I think they did. Alright. I think I'm about to die. The camera is actually fighting me in not so good way. Ads are about to play on Twitch, but they're only gonna last for 30 seconds, so don't worry about that. Where's the big one? Where is the big one? Why am I hearing the battle theme when there's only the small ones here? Is the monster bugged or something? Oh, it was behind. Okay, where the hell did you come from? Ah, you son of a bitch. He just keeps respawning, don't it, huh? Alright. Tactical retreat, let's go. How deep is the goddamn entrance to that place? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it was missing for no reason. I was like, where are you? Where are you? Clever girl indeed. Exactly. That was such a weird ass situation right there. Man, the hole to this area is too deep. It's a little concerning. I'm starting to feel like I can fit. Wait, hold on a second. Let me rephrase that. The entrance to the other zone. Actually, you know, I give up. Sometimes the words are innocent. Sometimes they're not. Ah, it's moving to the... Okay. Okay, I get it now. That was such a strange thing. I might also be tripping. Okay, I haven't been hitting it for a whole lot, but yeah, the Gia Preys are really ones that are a little tankier than their blue. Never mind. I was thinking I was about to lose, but then I just won. Oh no, you didn't. You only used spin attack. It's not optimal damage. Oh no, you beat under 10 minutes. Optimal less 5. I still beat the game. Doesn't matter whether you're optimal or not when you still beat the game. I think people are just... People, I don't know, a lot of people like to think that they always have to be optimal at all times in order to beat the game. and just absolute disregard persistence, knowledge, experience, and stubbornness, which is definitely my forte. Yeah, I think people tend to not include those or factor those in, which makes it fun. You know, it's like doing a sprint, and somehow the guy in a wheelchair finished 3rd place. And there's 5 contestants in total. I believe they definitely see it like that. They felt so embarrassed that they just had to tell you that you should be playing optimally, even though it's really not the case. Just beat the game. The game wants you to beat it, however way you want. Doesn't matter how you do it. All right. So there you go. That's Velocidrome. Now I gotta do the goddamn piss sign liver quest. I don't. Yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be a piss sign liver quest. Oh, thanks for the clip. Appreciate that. If you want a clip, quickly, !C in Twitch chat. It will clip the last 30 seconds. I just realized I've been mining absolutely nothing just now. Alright, time to put my seed in the soil. There you go. That's what you happen. That's what you happen? Wow. That's very English proper. That's what happens when the fish suck my bait. They get caught. Right here, chat. As you can see. See? There you go. When will these fishes learn to not suck my bait? I don't know. I'm still winning. Let's get rid of stone, yeah? Yeah, let's get rid of stone. Stones can be thrown away. We can always get stones anytime we want anyways. So let's get it. Let's get it out of the way. But I also should definitely store my items before I proceed. Autosword. Ooh. That should have existed. First game. And it's just weird because Capcom is no stranger when it comes to RPG games. They've made some turn-based RPGs before Monster Hunter. They made Breath of Fire 1 all the way to Breath of Fire 4. That's just one franchise from Capcom, which is why I always found weird that how are they messing the inventory in Monster Hunter 1 up? It's just, you know, just a random thought. But how come? Ah, did I lose the bait? No. Anyways, I just read the link, by the way. Mad Max. Exclamation clip. No, not exclamation. Twitch.tv/ByJoysTV/clip/ Furry Brainy Chowder Leroy Jenkins. Furry Brady Chowder Leroy Jenkins. What the hell is this URL generation? I just noticed that, by the way. There you go. Furry Brainy Chowder Leroy Jenkins. Wow. It's beautiful. It's poetic. It's a work of art. Alright. So that's rank 1, chat. I literally did like 3 quests in total. No. Did I do 3? No, I did 2 quests. I did the triple Velociprey and the Velocidrome quests. But anyways, I'm gonna go and use the restroom, so I'm gonna BRB. Behave yourselves, or else. Don't smoke the grass bias, not that kind of grass. No, I don't smoke it. I lick it, eat it, bite it, hump it. Anyways, so yeah, I'll see you all next time. In case you want to know whenever I'm going live, you want to be notified and stuff like that. Yeah, you got the Twitter, Blue Sky. I don't know how long that platform's. Please come on here and step on me right now. I promise I'll be a good boy. Oh my god, Giginox, stop sucking me, you damn leech. Renopause! Renopause! What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? 10-hour stream, holy, that's a long time. Yes, I can go all night long. Stop it. Grow up. Green Jazz clips. Those clips were made during a happier time. Notice how I say happier time. Oh god. Just under 2K. Nice. We're becoming rich in this game. You can buy a different weapon though, like a different tree. Oh yes, please. Oh god, yes, please. Provide me with a bone hammer, because I am the wielder of bone sticks with meaty tips. All right, let me sell the rest. We don't use this. We use that. We use this or that. We use the rest. Let's see what we got next. I know Rathalos is gonna appear in 3 stars instead of 4 stars in this game. It's a little bit more condensed. The Great Jungle Kudku. Velociprey. Wait. Oh, these are 10. Okay, yeah, these are new. Liver of Legend. I know this is a key quest. Furball Arena. 25 felines, aka meow meows. Alright. Let me look up all the quests. Because I want to make sure I'm doing the correct ones. I know the liver quest is the main quest. No matter what, it's going to be part of the main quest. Luckily, given the fact that I can choose to not be a beginner, I can just skip the Wyvern Egg quest. Okay, so the Great Jungle Kudku is the main. Liver quest is main. 10 Bullfangos. And the Sephiroth Jones the Urgent. It's not spoilers, I already played this one in a while. Alright, let's do the Bullfango one first, yeah? This is gonna be in the Forest and Hills. Okay, not too bad. I can probably do it. This is gonna be a little bit more chill, in my opinion. You're gonna have to deal with maybe 2 or 3 at a time, but no more than that usually. Forest and Hills is not too much. It's not too problematic. Let's go. Bam, ba, 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 boo. Ba, 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 boo. Ba, 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 boo. Bee, bee, bee. Bee, bee, bee. Alright, let's go with dung. More dung this time. Yes, we need the poo-poo. And even more poo-poo. No more poo-poo. Okay, fine. Needleberries. I don't think I'll ever use them. But they can be sold, so... good thing. We don't have bug nets, so I'll worry about that in another... I believe there's gonna be at least a few bullfungos here. 2 or 3. Yep, there's one right there. No wind up. Wow. There you go. You just start running right away. Alright, maybe we can get a pelt. Oh, really? Wrong. Okay, that charge distance is ridiculous, game. Come on. Camera, I thought we've made a deal. Jesus Christ. I'm hearing footsteps. I'm hearing like additional footsteps. Like I feel like there's another one, like a third one is trying to run at us. Jesus, how tanky are these damn bullfangos, man? 2 hits, they should be dead. Finally, one of them is dead. Oh, finally a pelt. If we could get a head, no, wait, no, that has to be a bull drum head. That's not a bullfango head. For the helmet. Alright, that's like 3 that we got so far, yeah? Raw meat? I want raw meat. I can get raw meat in the other quest. With the Aptonauts, not here. Just toss them away if I'm full, though. Alright. I think we're out. Okay. Let's get the net here, I guess. By the way, sorry, not net. But you get what I mean. These are intended to be nets anyways for the pitfall traps. Alright, let's heal ourselves a little bit. I have a feeling there are going to be at least a few felines, if not some bullfungos. As I was saying. Oh, come on, man. What? Oh, nice. Jesus. That's the annoying part. Oh shit, 4 of them at once? Oh god. Jesus, I can only take care of 1 at a time. I know I like pork, but I'm not this much of a slag, okay? Let me handle one at a time. Jesus Christ. Okay, at this point, I'm not gonna care much about carving them anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and just go for the kill. There you go. Beautiful. 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 Oh, where did you come from? Okay. Ah, it's about to hit him, damn it. Oh, that's it. Just one side slam. You son of a bitch, really? You cost me all that Bromio, that's all you have left. Alright, maybe I can carve something off you? Help? Okay, I'll take the help. Where the hell did you come from? How the hell did you respawn? The ground? Are you an orc? Are you a Warhammer 40k orc? You just spawn from the ground like a mushroom? There's like 3 of them now. Oh, good thing they can't come up here. Get the honey. Oh, shut up, game. It's not nothing found. Just don't want to give me any. Shut up. There you go. Okay, now. That was nothing. I think I'm screwed. Because it just absolutely... Pudding, can you call Rio, his, serviceable animals, yeah, they're here. I know Pudding's still here, but yeah. Oh crap, I'm stuck in the wall. Okay. I think we're gonna have like 1 more left. 2 more. Is it dead? No, it's not. Wasn't it supposed to count as a... Well, I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, I'm definitely out of here. I'm gonna go area 10. Gonna get some mushrooms there. I don't think they respawn here, no? Yeah, they don't respawn. It's just that the hallway they do. The hallway is just such a cursed area, man. That hallway is just... That hallway is so evil that I don't even think Satan wants to even hang in there. That's how evil that place is. Zoom camera. Already. Just let me get these mushrooms. Yeah, I don't care if I die. I don't care. I really do not care. I don't care if I die. I want to get all the mushrooms before I died. Even though our reward is gonna be less, still doesn't matter. This is an easy ass quest anyways. Hopefully there's none here. Even though I feel like there's gonna be at least a handful of bullfungos in area 3. Oh no, it's just Apteros. Aptenauts. Okay, that's pretty cool. What about here? Oh, wait, no, not the... Sorry, not this one. I meant area 9, but from, like, the top part of the map. Nice, good biscuit. I don't know if we keep the special mushrooms like in Monster 1, or does it... Because I know Treshy is a thing in this game, where it means that you can... Some certain items will be transformed into points, if not more Zenny, as a reward. We'll have to see. Alright, let's go back to that place and get rid of that one Bullfango. Yeah, let's go check. Let's go. Oh, you some bitch. Where the hell are you going? Oh, come on. You're about to be dead. Just be dead. Ah, what the? Okay, that was what I could have sworn. I could have sworn that is about that it's steered. Good news, GPU has been restored. Oh, hell yeah. PoE 2 back? Are we back? Are the boys back for PoE 2? Hopefully they release the 1.0 this year. But yeah, welcome back, man. PoE 2 is back, baby. I'm definitely gonna put some hours in that game, for sure. Don't know about PoE 2 on PC. Okay. You could just, I believe it's crossplay. You can play it on your, you can definitely play it on your PlayStation. Yeah. Welcome back to the world of PC gaming, in which the games you play are not a minimum, you know, a few years older than the preferred age that people from the list would want their candidates to be. I know that's a fucked up joke, but hey, it's funny, okay? It's a fucked up joke. I know. It's a very dark joke. I know. All right. Now. high res. Yeah, absolutely. High res PSO. Let's go. I'm still unsure about that game. We will still play. I'm just unsure of when we're gonna play PSO. I still want to do that game. But yeah, I must admit, as time goes by, I've been becoming bolder and bolder with these jokes. Yeah, you know. Shit. God damn it! It sucked my bait so hard I lost it. On the same boat. Yeah, right now my brain is to just beat Moss Hunter 1 with Daru. That's my plan for like multiplayer, and then I'm gonna solo this game, right? So there's no worries about that. I'll play this game whenever I want. I think I'm losing base. But besides that, yeah, I'm still down to play some PSO. I probably might solo a little bit of PSO, but not to the point where I'm beating anything. Just more like to solo just to get a basic understanding of it. Because that way I actually understand the game a little more than trying to learn it with multiplayer. Because honestly, when I'm playing with other people, my brain is just super scattered to the point I just don't understand what the hell is going on, and I'll miss a mechanic. Even though someone is like explaining it to me, what the mechanic is, I'm still not gonna understand because of how scattered my brain is, right? Like, I'm pretty sure Zero has gotten annoyed at some point because he's trying to explain what it is, but then I'm just too goddamn, like in Diablo 2. And I'm just too scatterbrained because there's like 5 other people, 6 other people in the voice chat, and then some of them are streaming, and even though I wasn't streaming, I'm reading their chat and then also trying to contribute to their streams as a way to kind of like, you know, keep the ball, keep the ball rolling. You should probably do the same with gearing. Oh yeah, yeah, like I've done some gearing in the past, but that was like either late last year or earlier this year, so I'm just gonna make a new character. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna make a new character. I will still use that character that I leveled up last we played, but I'm gonna start with you guys with a new character until I gotten comfortable and got some muscle memory back. Then I'll go back to using that character, just so it kind of like saves time, you know? Because that character I leveled up can heal other people, whereas at the start you can't really do that. I'm gonna be the impromptu healer, which is gonna be a very interesting scenario, considering the fact that I'm mostly the guy that does the opposite of what a healer would want to do. Like, I'll stay alive, but I'll do it in such a chaotic way. It's so unorthodox that people just find it hard to understand the way I think. I don't know. That's the impression I get a lot with a lot of the games that I play. And somehow I still beat the game. Somehow I don't know why I beat the games that I play. And it just does. It really is just does. That's the best I can explain. I don't know why. Let's see. Just want to check my stream stuff real quick. Alright, what's the next key quest? So I know the 10 Bullfango ones is key quest. Alright, you know what? We gotta do it. Good thing I'm already using a hammer, so we might as well take advantage of it, yeah? Can I purchase some cool drinks or some hot drinks? Oh, not hot drinks, just cool drinks. Yes, I can. So... yeah, I'll rather get some of those. But yeah, I'll probably try out the Sega Dreamcast version of PSO first, just to get a grasp of how it was. Considering that it is also the original console it was meant to be in, until Sega, well... Must I remind you guys what happened to Sega in the end? You know, Sega does what Nintendo don't. Yes, Nintendo doesn't discontinue the production of their consoles. That's what they do, that Sega does. Alright? I know there are probably some Sega fans hearing that, but that's just the truth, okay? that All right, that's just the cold hard truth right there. Nintendo don't get out of business. Exactly. They don't get out of business. Console business, to be exact, doesn't. And here's the thing: even though their prices are just absolutely crazy, you gotta understand that the majority of people don't care about it. They just want something to use and want something to play with. Alright. Some people are aware, but they just don't care at the end of the day. You just have, you know, a lot of people like to have the misconception that, you know, Nintendo enjoyers are just dumb people. I wouldn't say that, personally. I wouldn't say that, personally. Some, especially to all of them. Because some people just don't care. You know? Like, they are both aware and they don't care. That's just, yeah. Like, there's sometimes it's just, you gotta understand that there's a lot of other things that people are definitely more worried about. And, yeah, at the end of the day, they do what they do. I just, and I know that there's this thing going on with PlayStation not wanting to produce any more physical discs. Problem is, with today's age, when it comes to gaming, going fully digital is both a good and a bad thing. Because number one, it allows indie developers to create games and therefore distribute them, right? Because if today we don't have digital gaming and everything is provided through discs, I don't think we will see Mina the Follower. I don't think we'll see Hollow Knight in the same way that we do, right? That being said, there's also the understandable part where a lot of the AAA companies are developing games that are just absolutely crazy large. People are complaining about not having the disc being produced anymore, but then the games they play are like 100 gigabytes each minimum. So it's like, yeah, I get where they're coming from, but logically speaking, you cannot fit Call of Duty Warzone, which is like a terabyte or half a terabyte, into a blank DVD disc, right? Now, not in my opinion, the solution is SD cards are relatively cheap nowadays, so why not distribute those? The other side is also, we also know that them cutting costs from not producing discs anymore is not really gonna go towards the improvement of development of their games and what have you, right? So glad that we get physical versions for later. Yeah, but how long did they have to wait in order to do that, right, Demakai? Like, these are indie developers. Like, for them to be able to distribute physical discs, they had to rely on digital sales. So it's a double-edged sword, is what I'm saying, when it comes to stuff like this. It is absolutely a double-edged sword. Triple liver piss sign quests. Here we go, chat. Here we go again. You know, the monster fights in older Monster games are not difficult. They didn't really start to become difficult, in my opinion, until maybe third generation games. But Gen 1 and Gen 2 games are definitely difficult because of quests like this. Egg quests and piss sign liver quests. Primarily. The big wig's just fucking up for the rest of us. Pretty much. Pretty much. Right. I don't know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Listen. If someone out there is, you know, developing a game, and you know, you want a little music, you know? I don't know, maybe one day. It has not been like a dream, but it's definitely a way of following your dreams. I mean, hell, Mick Gordon makes music for video games, and how many times has he played like he's playing in a concert, like he's performing in a concert in Quake Co because of his music and how just absolute bangers they are, right? Absolute bangers. Quake music, Doom music, they've always been very, very on the nose when it comes to like style. Yeah, like heavy metal, hard rock. As a matter of fact, Doom is just a absolute, like a royalty-free version of the big bands at the time. E1 M1 is like a mix between Painkiller from Priest and Master Puppets from Metallica. Yeah. It definitely sounds like that. There you go, finally. Hello, hello buddy, how you doing? Give me your liver, you goddamn fishy cunt. Don't you dare swim. Ah, god damn it, you some bitch. Oh, I see, you're gonna do a little... No! Oh, did he jump up? He did jump up. Yeah, my analog stick is... Yeah, and... You know, I like Path of Exile. I like grinding gear games. It just kind of sucks that it had to eventually become a subsidiary company for Tencent, but you know what? They're still doing their own thing in the end of the day. Their game isn't... I was worried that their game is gonna be like Genshin Impact or some degree of similarities between that and Genshin Impact, but apparently no. Apparently no. They're still doing their own thing, which is why PoE 2 will always be the better Diablo 4. I'm sure Diablo 4 has an amazing story. Blizzard has always done a great job with presenting their stories. They've always had amazing looking cutscenes. They've always done a great job when it comes to that, right? Very top quality cutscenes from Blizzard when it comes to, you know, trailers and in-game FMVs. I don't know, in-game, you know, cutscenes. You get what I mean, right? Yeah. Oh, nice. It died. Please give me a liver. This is our first one, by the way. This quest has been going for almost 10 minutes. Just so you guys know. Yeah. Yeah. It's been going for 7 minutes now. 7 minutes for one liver. Nice. Oh, what the heck? You scared them. That almost paralyzed me. Oh! Oh, what the heck? Where did you come from? Is that you gotta do another time? Yes. Oh, come on, the other one tripped me, you son of a bitch. I just can't help but notice. Oh, you stopped right before you did that. You son of a sandy bitch. I was preparing to release my hammer slam, but he just had to stop right there, huh? Right? Oh, it's like it's fighting me. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Excuse me. I don't care about that one is on the ground. Yep, I do. Cephala skill, of course. You know there are other weapons in Monster Hunter? Yeah, but the only one that can bring them out is Hammer. I never tried with Greysword, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Screw me onto your big dick and use me as a cock sleeve.
You better ask for it. You better ask for it. Anyways. Moving on. Alright. Alright, wanna hit it. I don't care.
Shut up, bitch! Look at this!
And somehow I'm the sussy baka. Where are you? Oh, hello! Cold Drink expired. Oh, shut up, you son of a... Well, I was about to say you son of a fish, but then I realized it is actually a fish. Oh, hello. Bye-bye. Yeah, how you doing, Cal? Can I... You turning... Gunga. I don't know what that word meant. It's just random. Gibberish. It's not Gungan. That's the lizard people, Jar Jar from Star Wars. There's an N at the end. I said Gunga, you know. I don't even know what that even means. That's a word that I came up with. I was playing Amnesia sometime last year. There you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, you better. You better lay with your mouth open for Papa. Alright. Let me carve your liver. We've been doing this quest for 12.5 minutes. And you're telling me that I've only had one liver so far, and I killed like 4 of you. Oh, hello. spawned right next to me. Big fish right there. I just want to chip the damage. Doesn't matter if it comes out now. We're getting there. Liver quest, here we go. Almost 15 minutes. We've only had one so far. But hey, oh, I see. You're gonna be one of those ones. You. There you go. No, you're not a dead one. You're still flopping. Okay. Jesus. Two for one? There you go. That's one. Jesus. I must say, I thought it was about to be dead. Okay, we got a second one now. But it was just flopping around the floor. Doesn't matter though. Its floppiness can't beat my ruler. No, don't hit me! Okay, good. Oh, Jesus. That scared me. Now that I need the third one, everyone is gonna come at me, huh? Is that how you're gonna treat me, huh, game? Now that I need just one last one, you're gonna give me like 5 livers. What the hell hit me? Is it monster? Yeah, I'm looking for a piss sign liver. Oh, is it inside the wall? It is actually inside the wall. Okay. Alright, we finally got the last piss sign liver. We can now leave. Finally. We also saved some, well, yeah, we saved some Sonic bombs too. So we're gonna hit the fight with Sephirodrome anyways. Sephirodrome. Ah, exhausted. Tired. Not from playing video games. It's the opposite of the time. Just chill. Yeah, just absolutely tired. I haven't streamed for like a little over 2 weeks too, so yeah, just trying to catch up. Figured I might as well start this game because I intend to solo it anyway. Piss sign bang, piss sign jaw, all the piss signs. Yeah. What am I missing? I'm missing a Kutku quest, and I believe I have to fight a. Yeah, I believe I gotta fight a Cephadrone as the urgent quest. It's definitely more straightforward compared to, you know, more condensed and straightforward compared to Monster Hunter 1. Yo! Come on, man. Really? No honey box? I want the honey box. I want to be able to harvest my own honey without having to go to areas. Alright. Oh. Do I want to fish? Yeah, sure, might as well fish. Yeah, what about you, Robin? How's it going for you? Get some rest. Yeah, I was just yeah, for the next few weeks I'll be more free, so I might stream a little more. But honestly, I kind of want it to be the opposite. You know, I lost my. Oh, come on, man! It stuck my bait out. Maybe one last time. There you go. Suck my bait. I bait you out. Damn fish. All right. Balls everything in your roster. Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna just keep playing this game because honestly, after spending that 2 months, 3 months playing, you know, Monster Hunter, Final Fantasy Tactics, I'm definitely in the mood to play. Not Monster Hunter. I meant I meant Diablo 2 and Final Fantasy Tactics. I definitely am back in the mood for more Monster Hunter. I mean, given that I do play on and off with Daru, Monster Hunter 1, that is. It was very few and sparingly that it definitely benefited me more, right? It's a bit too loud. It's weird because some areas this game is gonna be loud as crap, but in other areas it's gonna be very low volume. Like right now, it's quite low volume. And I set it to be like, the music is like level 1 volume, and the effects are like level 2 volume. Here, I'll show you. There. Same with movies. Yeah, look at that. Look at that volume. Game volume, 35. Maybe I should put this down to 35 as well. Alternate speed volume. Ah, okay. Maybe this will also help out. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's loud. Okay. Yeah, same with movies. Absolutely agree. Which is why I tend to prefer. It's weird, right? Like, I know a lot of people like Blu-ray discs. I don't like Blu-ray discs because I like regular DVD discs, because Blu-ray discs, especially action movies or anything that has like action, like there will be car chasing scenes and the cars are louder that you had to lower the volume. But then those same movies, when they're just dialogue, right? They're just talking. It's just like, it's just like, and they speak in whisper. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I don't like Blu-ray discs. I don't get why people like it. And it's just, it's so inconsistent, man. It's so annoying. Absolutely. Blu-ray discs are just so annoying. Yeah, deal with this shit. That's what happens when I see Blu-ray discs. Regular discs, everything is like, it's kind of mono, right? Instead of stereo, to some degree. Not all of it, but to some degree, it is kind of like that. You can it just get straight to the point. But let me go get some potions. I think I might need to get some meats. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Preparing meat. Yes. 3 barbecue spit. It's like going from needing to hearing aid to getting your eardrums evaporated every 2 minutes. Yeah, especially action movies. Absolutely right. Absolutely. Anyways, that's just my opinion with Blu-ray discs. I'm sure some people out there like collecting them, like how people collect vinyls and such. Nothing against the collection. Collection is cool to some degree. It's just the audio mixing is the issue that I always find. Ads will play in a bit on Twitch, but that will be like 30 seconds. I have decided that for Twitch, I'm just gonna reduce ads to 30 seconds. Listen, I could stream for 10 hours on Twitch, and ad revenue is gonna be $2 per stream. 3 at best. Right. Unless you're a Sony fan and you don't have those problems. Yeah, because you just have no discs anymore. You didn't get this. Yeah, and even digitally, you get it taken away. Oh boy. It's just that we know that the cost cutting from not developing discs or producing discs is not gonna go for the improvement of the quality of the service and the video games. It's just that we know that it kind of sucks. If it were to go to those, we would. I'm pretty sure there will be some backlash, but I'm pretty sure people would be more understanding. It's like, oh yeah, okay. You want your games to be better. You want to be able to pay your employees and your developers a little bit better, but it's not. It's not the case. Now Xbox and PlayStation just flip. Xbox used to be the butt of the joke. Now it's the opposite. We're in the trust right now. Honestly, Sony and Nintendo has been doing that. And honestly, I'm pretty sure at some point Xbox and Microsoft will go back to doing that. It's... I don't know if it's part of the whole idea that history repeats itself. But yeah, there's a possibility. Yeah, just how it is. And then there's Gaben, or Steam. Doesn't care about the competition and the console wars, and somehow is still winning. He's kind of like me, or rather, I'm kind of like him. I just don't care about the competition. I don't care about comparing myself to others, and somehow I'm still winning. Yeah, Steam does nothing wins. I'm pretty sure at some point Steam, Gaben might fuck up, right? Gabe Newell, he might screw up at some point, but when you see the record, he doesn't really have that. Gabe does more of a oops, okay, we're reverting back to the previous choice, or you know, yeah. And you know, I've been a PC gamer for much longer than I have at this point, compared to me in console play. The last console I played was a PlayStation 2, and even that we only had like a handful of games at best. Most of my time is spent on the PlayStation 1. Second to that would be the Super Famicom, but it was most games are, or rather all games are in Japanese, so I couldn't go far with it. So most of my time has been spent as a PC gamer, and therefore digital, how do you say, digital distribution of games, Steam, and back then when I was a wee lad, you know, not really having much, so I sailed the seas, found the treasure that is guarded by a band called Skid Row, and got the games from them. Yeah. Not massive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 1, 2. Oh shit, it's X. Oh, it's X in here. Okay, it's not circle. I thought it's circle. Alright. Skid Row, go to publisher. Absolutely, yeah. 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 Yeah, right? Skid Row publishes amazing games, you know? With their CEO, Sebastian Bach. That's what he sings whenever we're finding video games together.
Looks tasty.
Looks tasty. Now this is the sound. Looks tasty. Remember when they tried to go out to Pirate Bay and the owner basically told them to go fuck themselves? Yep. Yeah.
Looks tasty.
How many have we made so far? We made 4. Okay. I could only just bring 5. 1, 2. But I'm much rather bring a full stack of well done steaks, you know? One, 2.
Looks tasty.
We got 6 so far. Yeah. Oh, we had 2 runs. Okay.
Looks tasty.
1, 2, 3.
Looks tasty.
Looks tasty. But yeah, if buying isn't owning, then piracy is stealing. And yeah, not only that, right? Like, I know some people will consider immolation to be stealing or a form of piracy, but unfortunately, a lot of the video games, maybe the AAA titles are still being sold nowadays, but definitely not by official distributors. Probably by third party or just by owners that want to sell their stuff off. That's pretty much it. Like the older games that are like niche that not a lot of people know about them. They're pretty rare to find. They're pretty rare to find nowadays, and when it's being sold, it's mostly a lot of times it's gonna be costing a fortune. So it's the ease of access that people tend to prefer, right? Like, the reason why people prefer to get a report of older games. Let's say like Square Enix, like with how they do it, right? With their older Final Fantasy games. That's just people choosing access, easy access. And I'm sure some of them are, I'm pretty sure there are better ways. Emulation, digital hardware is what I tend to use the term. But even installing an emulator is already an inconvenience to some people. I'm not gonna say who they are, but I've met some of these people. They are real. Downloading an emulator is already one step more, which is already an inconvenience to some of those people. Yeah. That's just they're just naive. It's the same as people that are getting scammed by phone calls. They're just naive people, right? They just don't know any better. They have no knowledge of stuff in regards to that. Or, you know, they just don't want to deal with it. Sometimes I think about playing something for PS2 and I remember all the troubleshooting and setting up, you just can't be bought. Oh yeah, yeah. There have been times where that was my case. It was for the Wii U version of the Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I was willing to give that up already. And even the 3DS Monster Hunter titles, I was already ready to give them up because of just how much of a hassle it is. But then I spent a day, took a day, spend that day just trying to get the thing to work, and yeah. But still it is, yeah. Well done steak? Yeah, apparently well done steak. Well, to be fair, they're not cows. So, if it were a cow, I would definitely say rare steak, if not blue steak, is the best one. But these are dinosaur meats, so we don't know for sure if they're edible. Well, to being rare or raw to some degree. But yeah, that's just it. You know, some people consider downloading an emulator or digital hardware, which is what I like to use to just not get into trouble, especially by Nintendo. Is already an inconvenience to some people, and it's hard to get by because I've done it a lot, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have done it a lot, and I'm sure a lot of people who are very PC adjacent gamers have done it a lot over the years. So you've already had that built into you, right? You're already used to that kind of thing. Some people just can't, you know, unfortunately. Sometimes I just want to, I want to do it for them just so they just play it. But even then, if they were to not do it themselves and have someone do it for them, and then somehow there's like an update or like a bug and somehow the game or whatever emulator they're using fucks up, they're just gonna give up. Because they didn't set it up and they don't know how to troubleshoot it. Instead it's their friend that has it done for them. So, I understand in that degree. Need a jailbroken console for it. Oh, yeah. I believe PS4... Maybe PS3 is okay, but yeah. I've not seen any much news for PS3 to PS5. Oh yeah, Sony is like... PS5 emulator bad! And people are like, really? But taking the stuff that we paid money for off of our libraries, not? There are two songs playing and I'm trying to metronome my brain into the song I wanted. Rolls for a D, but not for me. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, I'm not playing these games to spite the companies that make them. I play these games because I enjoy them. right? I'm not that type of gamer that, you know, oh, I'm gonna boycott them. I'm gonna play Genshin Impact for free because I'm boycotting them. Brother, you playing it for free is already promoting it to some degree. You may not be investing your money into Genshin Impact, but you're investing your time into it, which is worse than money because you cannot get a refund on your time. Yeah. Hello, Dollar. How you doing? Long time no see. Okay, I should be able to get this. You're lost. Welcome in. How much? I didn't have any honeycomb. Oh, I do have honeycomb. That's good. Alright. Oh, sorry. Fast forwarding a little much. Right? Like, the best you could do is to use your time elsewhere. I'm not saying be ignorant, even though ignorance is bliss. It's okay to be acknowledged, to be informed, to be knowledgeable about certain things that's going around. But in the end of the day, the more you try to fight it and there's no result, it's going to be a waste of your time. And honestly, just my opinion, I much rather use my time for something else. And because, you know, at the end of the day, things will work when there's enough pressure. And unfortunately, one person applying pressure is not enough to change anything. Even 2 people, even 5 people, it has to be a very large amount to the point where it really works. But most of the times, keep on grinding? Oh yeah, for sure. It's my first stream back after like 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks, actually. Ah, damn it, it took my fishing bait. I pulled out too early. Well, that's just it. Gaming is becoming as expensive as golf, even though it kind of has been for a while. Some people just don't remember that a cartridge for an old game is like $80 to $100 back then, and this was like 20-30 years ago. That's why I wasn't too surprised when they start increasing the price from $60 to like $80, $70 nowadays. I was like, if we were to look at the currency ratings from back then, $70 like 20 to 30 years ago is a lot of money, and people will spend that money for one game that can be beaten in within half an hour to an hour at best, right? Nowadays, it's like $70, $80 for a AAA title that usually takes people anywhere between a dozen hours to more to beat. And even though, yes, there's the economy side and everything else, I'm more surprised that people were surprised. I'm like, did you know that games cost this much back then? it's just that small realization. Alright, let me save the game. We're gonna fight a cuckoo. Yes! Alright. Definitely. Oh, there you go. Let me... They also cut out a lot of physical media, and most games nowadays make money post-purchase through it. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times, most people just don't care about the microtransactions. Especially when it comes to cosmetics. Right? Like, not a lot of people, majority of people don't really care about it. They just want to play the game. Like, gameplay is king for them. Which is understandably so. I'm the same way. You know, I've known a guy that bought the deluxe version of Monster Hunter Wilds because they want the cosmetics, and in the end they're using what the game already offers for their layered armor set. Yeah. And they tried to boast that, yeah, I spent $100 on Wilds, man. Yeah, because I bought these cosmetics, bro. I never seen them use it. Not once. Maybe once or twice. But in the end, they used the layer set from the updates. From the event quests that were been added. But he has them. Yeah, he has them, but doesn't use them. Yeah, I'm like, okay. Alright. First of all, cosmetics. I don't care about cosmetics. You know, it's like I'm wearing a regular ass t-shirt and they're saying, yeah, I'm wearing a white Gucci shirt. Yeah, congratulations, you're broke. I have money for my groceries this morning. You? Alright. Yin Cuckoo. Yeah, it's just that I don't get that whole idea of trying to boast to other people about having something that they don't use, or even having like an expensive version of something simple. That just doesn't. I'm a very simple person, right? I'm a very simple person. So my perspective is gonna be very different from theirs. I'm fully aware of that. Obviously, collector shot things. We all want everything and they won't use it. What are things that I buy that I won't use? I can't think of any. I have I have 240k armies, and every mall I purchase, I use in the army. Because in Warhammer 40k, you have 2,000 points allowance. Once I reach 2,000 points, I will only I'll only purchase the models that I would use in the army at all times. After that, I'll stop collecting. Literally. Like, there might be a little bit over, but it's very small. It's like a very small amount. So in the end of the day, it's just like, okay. The crazy cuckoo bird, right? Like, collection-wise, like, for example, vinyls, cassette tapes, movies. Alright, those are understandable, right? I'm talking about the things like I was referring to earlier. Like, buying the deluxe edition of Monster Hunter Wilds because you want the cosmetics. And it's like, brother, you just spent $30 more than I did for only for you to use it the same way I do. The cheapest version. Ooh, tail whip from the other side. If it's physical, sure. I can definitely understand where you're coming from. But this is digital, man. It's like, oh. Yeah, it's a forest. Oh yeah. Yeah, the old school jungle for sure. Getting your eyesight blocked at all times. Ooh, I have a feeling they're gonna laugh. Oh, never mind. Alright. Okay, I thought I was gonna miss the head, but there's some blood splatter. So that's good. That's good. Kaboom! Oh no. No. Okay. Okay, the tail missed me somehow, which is good. Beautiful. Oh, the rock block. Almost said, yeah, you might not use him. Yeah, I used to do that before until I realized I can just min-max my time instead of trying to min-max my stuff. And that's why a lot of people find the way I play Boss Hunter very dangerously. It's like, brother, you're like the Freedom Unite video. I was using the starter gear to fight a Khezu. Normally by that time people have at least Raptor gear, but I'm still using the starter gear. And I'm like, I know. And somehow I still beat the boss. Oh yeah, World definitely brought the grind back for sure. So base World. I'm not talking about Ice World. Just World. He hasn't run this much. Man, feeling about the WoW's expansion? Neutral at best. Not because not because I'm not excited. More like I'll see when I believe it. Right? We've only been shown like 2 minutes of what the expansion has to offer, which is nothing. So I can't form an opinion yet. Right? But obviously, even though I take my time forming my opinion, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna say it too late. Oh, it's running away. They're bringing Kushala back enough for you to not buy it. I like Kushala in Rise. Kushala in Rise is a fair fight. You actually get to fight it. Fight World, that's it. It's a headache to fight World, so I understand why people don't like Kushala. Kushala has been like that since the start. Just letting you guys know. No KO? You saw no sparks? Oh no, we just started new save. Absolutely new character, new run. Bone Hammer. And don't worry, I know I'm not playing optimally. And still I beat the game. You're gonna be running? I had a feeling you're gonna run. I know you'll buy it just for the story. You still love the hate. You still have the love-hate relationship. I got you. I must say that with the newer games nowadays, because they're definitely experimenting with a lot of new things, a lot of different things, which will cause some people to not like it. That's just gonna be a given, right? And both are understandable. Cats are about to steal my stuff. He's about to die because the ears are backwards, so... Oh, you did not just stole my mega potion, did you? Alright. Alright, let's go. Ooh, the tail almost got me. Not the cat muggers. They are. They be mugging my stuff all the time. I would be okay if they stole a potion, but not a mega potion. That took effort to make, man. The amount of saves coming. See, there you go. Still using the starter gear. I'm still beating the monsters. Rank 2 already. Yeah, that's just how I play these games. I've played enough Monster Hunter where even my stubbornness can somehow benefit me. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, in Freedom Unite, I was fighting a Khezu with the starter armor set, the Pokey armor set, the snow coat, what have you, right? And I believe I was still also using the starter weapons as well. And people were like, brother, no, that is a very brave choice. And I'm like, I know. I'm not doing it to flex. I just don't want to spend that much time because my thought process goes like this. There will be monsters that I'll fight after Khezu that I much rather farm for their armor and weapons. The ones before Khezu, not even worth my time. There were some hints. I don't know. I honestly don't know, Robbie. I've only saw that first initial trailer, but that's all. I know some people want to see some monsters return. I know some people don't want to see some of the monsters return. But in the end of the day, you know, I don't like Legiacrus. I'm gonna let the game do its thing first because it's very loud and it's interrupting my thought process. Anyways, I was about to say that I don't like regular and abyssal Legiacrus, but I like Ivory Legiacrus. And Legiacrus in Monster Hunter Wilds definitely acts more like an Ivory Legiacrus. Plus, I like the water combat in Wilds much more than the water combat in Tri, because whether anyone likes the water combat in Monster Hunter Tri and 3 Ultimate is mostly going to be depending on what weapon they're using. I was using the hammer, which is horrible underwater. Greatsword's a little better, but still, right? Most people that like water combat, they use bow, they use lance, probably the bow guns as well, right? Usually. However, with the assistance of the Clutch Claw in Wild's underwater combat, it definitely made it feel better, more active. I never want to see it again. Yeah. I'm when it comes to stuff like that, I'm very stubborn, right? Like, if I know there's a better choice that I know is going to be much more worth my time than the one I'm currently facing right now, I will persist, right? I will persist. If the possibilities is very slim that it's basically none, then I will resort to finding solutions or other solutions to deal with it. But if there is a way for me to just hold on to it just a little more, then I will. I am very stubborn. The idea is like this. Do I want to spend a few hours to kill a Khezu in 15 minutes? Or do I want to spend a few hours trying to kill a Khezu within a few attempts? At the end of the day, it's the same amount of hours. I just much rather not put in the effort for something I won't use in the end. Right? So, yeah. That's my deal, right? I don't like fighting Khezu, not because I don't like the monster, but because I never found any use for its stuff. Which is why I stubbornly keep using hammer against it, even though it is more effective to use a sharp weapon against Khezus. Because, number one, if I were to use a sharp weapon, I would be spending a few hours to get a sword that is eligible enough to get rid of that Khezu, or I can just spend the next 30, 40, 45 minutes beating that one Khezu with my hammer, and I would still be able to progress. Right? That's just how I do things. That's just one monster. One time will, the times where I will definitely resort to finding other solutions would be in Freeman Night. I'll use that for an example. The Double Black Diablos quest in, I believe it's G-Rank. I did not have earplugs. And with the fact that they like to roar a lot, it means that they're gonna waste my time. And eventually they did. They did waste my time and I timed out. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I need an armor set or something that would grant me earplugs so that I can keep doing damage while also avoiding their rush charge attack. Right? And at the end of the day, that same build that was including earplugs, I end up using it for the rest of the endgame, including Fatalis. And still somehow people are like, oh, bro, your times are horrible, man. It's not optimal. It's not optimal this. It's not optimal that. And I'm like, all right, I will listen to you when Capcom sends me a letter for bad gameplay. I will listen to you. I will follow every single thing you do that is optimal after Capcom sends me a physical letter addressing bad gameplay, even though the game says you win. Yeah. I'm Pepega, can only use the long sword efficiently. Some monsters are absolute headaches. Oh yeah, definitely. I can't use hammer against old school Tigrex, for example, because, you know, greatsword is better against Tigrex in like Gen 2 Tigrex because I get to guard alongside, you know, dodging and rolling up. Yeah, definitely a much better choice to use greatsword against it. In 4 Ultimate, I can definitely use hammer against it because of the verticality that Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate provides, or, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty okay so far. But yeah, Gen 2 Tigrex, definitely a headache to use hammer against. Alright, here we go. You're flexible enough to master multiple weapons, but your brain is too fried these days. Yeah, and also you have to understand the fact that my main weapons existed since the first game. Hammer and greatsword. so they've been with me since the start. So it doesn't matter which game it is. I get to use one or the other or both. World was the one that I actually really tried different weapons. Hunting horn, sword and shield, bow, because you know, they're fun, right? They're easy. In my opinion, the gameplay is not as clunky and as stiff, and it's definitely more encouraging for you to try out different weapons. The only one that I would definitely say that had me force myself to not use any of the main weapons that I use over the years in mainline Monster Hunter, it's definitely Frontier. Frontier definitely forces a lot of people to get into that situation, which is why I end up using the Magnet Spike. It's understandable, right? Because Frontier is a very, absolutely different game. If people think Monster Hunter Rise is an absolutely different game, Frontier is like... Okay, alright, here's an idea. Monster Hunter Rise is like... an adult that grew up with ADHD and that sometime along the way has received medication for it, right? Monster Hunter Frontier is the adult that has ADHD and didn't know about it and therefore didn't have any medication for it. That's an example. That's the difference between Rise and Frontier. Didn't know about it, probably knew it later on, but it's like, oh shit, I'm 30 years old and I just found out about this. Might as well keep going for another 30 years. You know, just like that. That's Frontier. That's definitely Frontier. Where are you? Two Sonic Balls. Two Sonic Balls. I need cool drinks too, yeah? Yeah. The cool drinks aren't the problem. It's the Sonic Balls. Swags and hammer alongside longsword, but longsword is what you're best with. Understandably so. Oh yeah, Switch axe too in Monster Hunter World. I was trying to get into Charge Blade, but then I changed my mind. I'm like, you know what, Switch axe is actually better in my opinion because I prefer the mobility. Charge Blade is like, okay, let me do all this algebra, all this physics, and then still miss the monster. And I'm like, why the hell do you charge your elemental discharge so much only to miss? I could do that with a greatsword just fine. And the greatsword, all you have to do is count 1, 2, 3. Shield? What shield? I have my shoulders. That's greatsword in Monster Hunter. What shield? I have shoulder. Shoulder big, strong. Me tackle. Nergigante about to tackle me from air. Me tackle it from ground. Still same. Alive. You. Let's maybe get a little better armor now. I don't think I'll beat Rathalos today. I'm confident I can beat Rathalos, but I don't know if I'll want to spend the time to beat Rathalos now. But I'm definitely gonna beat the Cephadrome now. Weapon-wise, though, I don't know if I upgraded my weapon. If I would excuse me. I don't know if I would upgrade my weapon now. But I can. Alright. Cyclone Hammer and Diablo Hammer. Diablo's Tail. Wow, you need a Diablo's Tail to upgrade your hammer to the next tier. Makes sense, right, chat? It's like the game wants you to cut the tail off with the hammer because the hammer uses it to upgrade. Cycle hammer it is. Alright. Worse sharpness, slightly more damage. Do I want to do that? It's actually the same amount of sharpness as the previous weapon, the bow. Might as well do that. Yeah, about the same sharpness, just like literally over 100 more damage though. What about you? Even worse. Worse than everything. You're like absolutely worse. Alright. Let me see what we got. Got everything we need? Okay, good. I might need to buy some Psycho Serums. Everything better good. Yanni. Oh wait, no, that's the village elder. Do I want to get all of this? Nah, maybe 2 is enough. I don't need to get, maybe 1 is enough. But Farcasts are definitely Farcasts. We have 2 cold drinks. Don't worry, the game will give us at least 2 for free. So I'll use 1 and I'll bring 2 to max out the 3. I don't know if this game has a maximum of 3 cool drinks or It goes up to 5. I don't remember. I'll check afterwards. Anyways, Cephadromy time. Here we go, chat. Here we go. Bigger sand shark. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, so you can only bring up to 3 cool drinks. That sucks. The annoying desert sand shark, absolutely. We have like 4 sonic bombs. I saved the 2 that we got for the liver quest. 2 more from this one. Still, I believe we start fighting in area 7, no? There should be a cutscene, I believe. I believe there should be a cutscene, unless they took it off for this from this game. Yeah. And you know, chat, I'm also thinking of replaying Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate at some point. Apparently there are some things I wish I want to redo. Oh, Kiss the Quest, good. Hey, don't worry. I'll still somehow win. You watch. I play games the worst ways possible and still win. Alright? That's why people are so butthurt. They have to comment in the videos. Like, you play unoptimal. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And I still win. What's the big deal? Games say I win, me happy. Of course you're gonna go back down, you bloody slag. I've been learning, you know, honestly, I've been learning a lot of European insults. I don't know why. Slag, harlot, those words. There you go. It's gotta do the tail whip probably at some point. Oh. Oh, that almost hit me. The whole idea is to avoid getting hit by it no matter what. Because getting hit by it usually buys itself time to swim and therefore waste my time. Oh, did it not work? It came out swimming? How the hell? Okay. Stagger! You see, like, see the amount of distance. Oh, Jesus Christ, my camera is against me. Oh, hit check? Oh, what? It missed me. Okay, somehow. Ooh, there you go. Beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use create game config because I noticed that there. So my analog stick only moves left and right. Yeah, that's why when I fight against Cephadrome, I tend to be very aggressive towards it. Oh, fuck off.
I will send you to Jesus.
Oh, come on, really? You just got out of the sand! Son of a bitch. I will send you to Jesus. Okay, we hit it. Good. Still swimming about. I don't care about the small ones. We're going big, guys. We're going big. We'll aim for the big one. I have one more Sonic Bomb. I kind of want to save it for a bit of time. There we go. It hit us, but it also hit it. Oh, God. Imagine this. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have watched the movie Free Willy. Imagine if the kid got paralyzed after Willy, like, jumped over him. He just starts having a seizure. That would be funny as hell. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's the one, yeah, the Dark Griffins. There you go. Woo. Is he gonna turn around and try to fly at me? Or is he gonna try to... I feel like he's gonna do the... Oh, it moved. Alright. With the MJ song playing, yeah. Dead. You know, you should probably add that. Oh, God. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. I'll just play the bass line myself. Wait, is it? Oh! It's... Man, I'm so... Oh, I can't say that, chat. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. You know what I was about to say? Old gen games so easy. You can't say it. Because the only ones that get to deserve be called easy games are the newer games, right? Yeah. Old gen games so hard. Set for drum week, less 10 minutes. So hard. Hard. Very hard. Sleeping. Weak. Very hard game. Never Joe, may just keep running around. Pretty much, yeah. Oh no, my weapon sharpness went down. It's really, at this point in time, come on, we're about to win already. No, alright, mini whetstone, fine. I'll let you take it. It's free stuff anyways. Oh no, he's gonna do something. I don't know what that something is, but it's something. Please don't swim over me, like, or fly over me. Why is the other one? Normally you don't try to fight me. Oh, I've never seen you do that before. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Cat. Thank you for the bombing. You kind of helped me with that. Oh, I can't say it. I can't say it. Old gen game's so hard. Can't do damage, you bomb. I can't say that old gen game easy. Me beat monster in less 10 minutes. So hard. So hard game. Game very hard. Oh, piss sign liver. Now you're gonna give me that? I don't even need that anymore, kid. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, I knew that I was gonna be confident enough to beat confident to beat. Oh, finally they added that in. Finally. Finally, streamer bot added the notification of the consecutive stream watch. I appreciate the 10 consecutive streams, even though I've been streaming like once a month. Send bioprotesis. Yeah, no, it's just like I've seen so many complaints about people beating monsters within 10 minutes in the newer games, and here I am. I'm like, I don't think it's. I think people like to forget the fact that they're not as good as they are with video games when they were younger. This quest took me half an hour. Like, in the past, at least, minimum. Last year, when I fought this Cephadrome, it took me pretty much half an hour as well. Because I'm trying to relearn the fight, because it's just been so long, right? It's just been so long. After I got the muscle memory back, easy 10 to 15 minute fight. You know? I don't think the difficulties is the issue, at least for me. I don't think the difficulty is the issue when it comes to Monster in the Wilds. It's more of the amount of content in general and the distribution of content, especially post game, right? Like with the updates and stuff like that. It feels like the game came out too early, and the release of the updates doesn't really justify it enough. I honestly feel like they got at least a handful of monsters they could probably put out. Just a handful. I'm not asking for like dozens, just about a handful. And I'll probably be a little happier with Monster in the Wilds. That's just me. But besides that, I've really got nothing against the game. Honestly, maybe it's the community as well. And when I say community, I mean the Twitter community. Because most of the times people don't give a crap about what someone says about Moss Hunter on Twitter. Let alone me, right? That's why I kind of dropped the whole idea of me giving like reviews or review type videos. That's why the last one I made was my second Wilds video. I probably could have done a little better job with it as well. Its audio is too loud, by the way. I can't help that. It's very weird. Now the game audio is just low enough that you can hear me. And this is all one setting, by the way. It was maxed out. There's like 7 squares of the volume setting. The music is level 1, and the sound effects is level 2. So, I just really cannot help it. It's just certain parts of this game that is just really loud. It's very strange. The audio balancing is just... But yeah, as I was saying, I've kind of dropped the idea of wanting to critique video games now. And just focus on having fun with the games because... Number one, I find it benefits me better mentally. And number two, I think I screwed up. Yeah, I lost my bed. Yeah, I screwed up. And number two, it definitely results to a better feedback. Because when it comes to game reviews or like critiquing a video game, even though you may be right, if someone doesn't like you, you are wrong. Even despite the fact they actually agree with you. There are people out there that actually agree with you with most of the things you say, if not all the things you say, but they just want to argue because that's their whole thing. They're not contrarian because of their opinions. They're contrarian because they just want a reaction, and an argument is already enough for them. That's just, yeah, that's just the sad truth about these things. This is liberal BS of also. You shut the fuck up, you Slavic bitch. Yeah, I'm too, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, I'm too liberal to conservatives, and I'm too conservative to liberals. Yeah. I'm a very... I just like, you know... What, and these are titles given to me because of video games. Because of opinions I have about a video game. Nothing to do with their development. Nothing to do with the political side. Just from the gameplay aspect and how it plays. Yeah. Everything I do is wrong? Yeah. People say I play games wrong and I'm still winning. So I don't know who should be mad. Not me. I'm like, the games say you win. Be happy. Alright, so this is gonna be the farm stuff. After being Suffragum, you unlock this. Veggie, I know veggie and meat will be a smart choice. Alright, let's do shot and let's do veg. Yeah. That was golden, oh yeah. Who cares as long as you enjoy the game? Yeah, I've definitely moved away from the whole being like critiquing video games and especially Monster and since we're in the topic of that. At the end of the day, I just want to, you know, it's okay to try things out, but at the end of the day, I always fall to point at thing in video game and laugh. People always find a way to complain, no matter if it's good or bad. Oh yeah, definitely. There are people that literally thrive doing that, and the best thing you could do is to not give into that, because giving into that is already giving them energy to keep doing it. People have an amputated sense of humor. Yeah, I have an amputated sense of humor. You know, like how I wash my hands when I'm using the urinal. You know, I put soap in my hands, but I don't wash it with water. I wash it with my piss. It doesn't matter if I wash it with piss. There's still soap, so it's clean. You save time, money, and effort. See? I'm being sarcastic. You can't tell. But yeah, food. We unlocked the feline chicken. Feline kitchen, not chicken. We unlocked the feline kitchen, not chicken. Oh god, Jesus Christ. My rot is braining. I remember saying that. My rot is braining. My brain is rotting. Oh god. Alright, so let's go with, are there no... olive paste considered a? I don't know. Is olive paste considered a vegetable? Feline chicken, yeah. Yeah. We're gonna see a chicken that meows now. It meows and purrs. Yeah, no, that's it for today, chat, by the way. Cephadrome was my planned last fight for today. But we've been streaming for 3 hours. It's a good amount of stream. I used to worry about hours of streams, you know, but as time goes by, I kind of cared less. Spicy sausage and spotted onions. Okay. Attack up, hopefully. I think it gives attack up. I could be wrong. No attack up, but okay, HP up. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. 10, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll take HP up. No problem. I have no issue with that whatsoever. Oh yeah, I also wanted to check something. Do the stuff stack? Because in Monster Hunter 1, you can only have some items that have a limit of 10 stacks in your pouch also applies to your inventory, which is absolutely dumb. Oh no. Flash bombs don't stack. And I believe it might apply to herbs as well. Oh no. Alright, let's buy some herbs. I want to test that theory out. So flash bombs only go up to 5. Oh no! Herbs only go up to stacks of 10! No! Not this game too! Oh, I know they have an extra inventory space you can get, but come on, really? Come on! Really? But you know you can farm instead of using shit gear. You have slow times you don't. Yeah, I know, right? Someone said that on the Portable Third video at the last fight that I end up winning anyways. It's so funny. I just find it funny. It's like, how butthurt do you have to be that I'm playing the game wrong and still beating it? They could be referring to another quest, but when people say that you're playing the game wrong or you have the worst armor set or whatever, and I'm still winning the game, it's like I'm still beating the game. Does it matter? Does it matter if I'm beaten and battered and I'm still beating the game? Yeah. I just find it weird. I just find it really strange. There are many solutions to a problem, especially when it comes to video games, right? One example that I can give is definitely Elden Ring. I'm pretty sure the way I played Elden Ring is very unorthodox. That is the correct word, by the way, not wrong. It's very unorthodox. It's very avant-garde or whatever fancy word you can think of that has the meaning of weird or obscure, right? I definitely admit that my playstyle is definitely like that, but it's not because I want to play like that. That's just how I play games. I play games in the way that I play, and some people see it as alien activity. So you play like a moron, but you think like think you're a hotshot. No, I play like a moron. I think I'm a moron, but somehow I'm a hotshot. That's yeah. Somehow people like it and impress in some way. Yeah. And it's like that's my literal reaction. It's like. Anyways, Elden Ring is one example. There was I'm pretty sure a lot of people by now knows one of the hardest bosses in Elden Ring is Millennia, right? Malenia is definitely one of the hardest boss. Primarily because of her waterfowl move. It's the move where she dashes and then does like a flurry of sword slashes, right? And she does it like twice or 3 times. I don't remember exactly how many times. That move is the one that people tend to look out for and be more concerned of because of just how random it feels. My solution to that is to literally learn how to dodge every other move, because I know I can't learn to dodge that one move, so that I save enough potions to out heal the damage that one specific move is gonna deal towards me. And not a lot of people, but a few people saw that and they're like, what the hell is he doing? And I'm like, that's just how my brain thinks. Very outside the box. I don't think it's outside the box. I thought it's just another way of doing it, but apparently it's outside the box. Yeah. Malenia has like 5 or 6 moves. I dodge 5 of them, and I willingly get hit by one of them because I know I just cannot learn how to dodge it or whatever, right? So I just like, okay, I'll try to dodge it, but I'll still get hit by it. It's not like I'm not gonna try. It's not like I'm just gonna stand still, let her do that move against me. I'm still gonna move around. I'm still gonna dodge it and try to get away whenever she does it. But I know for a fact that majority of the time she will hit me with her waterfowl move. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna dodge every other move so that I save my healing potions to recover the damage that has been caused by this one move that I cannot dodge. Yeah. Out healing the damage is what we do all the time in FF. 14? Oh yeah, that's every tank buster or every party wipe. You know? Or in Heavensward, Thordan, King Thordan. Every phase change is shield everyone and heal everyone all times. Whenever there's a phase change. I might be speaking of Extreme and therefore Unreal Thordan. I've never done the ultimate one. I don't want to think about doing ultimates. By the way, they added normal new difficulty and savage. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard that they are adding a difficulty that's like between extreme and savage, or between normal and extreme. Because the difficulty is like, from what I understand, it's right now is still normal, extreme, savage, ultimate, and I believe they're adding something between normal and extreme. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm not looking into any of the FanFest stuff. my brain is totally outside of Final Fantasy 14. But if you can talk about it, I'm fine with people talking about it. Yeah, and I also heard just now Yoletta said that the new tank is a double shield and a gun. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. That's my chemist in tactics. He holds a shield and a pistol. Yeah, it's funny though. Our friend was streaming. He only wanted to know when it's coming to Switch so you can gather and craft in peace. Oh yeah, yeah. That that's a good thing about Final Fantasy 14 is that they really try to expand the consoles, or expand the amount of systems that it supports, right? A lot of people really want World of Warcraft to have that kind of thing. Um, while you poop, great idea. Ultimate raid. I may not be the world first of, I may not be the world first ultimate raid beater, but I will be the world first streamer to poop while beating an ultimate raid. Don't clip that because I'm pretty sure someone out there is going to steal my ultimate world first toilet ultimate clear with webcam. I'll make sure the webcam doesn't see anything, just my face, and then I'll just play Nintendo Switch with 14 playing, and then I'll just beat Uwu or Yukon or whatever while sitting in the toilet. While oh my god, that would be like the cleaner version of that guy that died in hardcore World of Warcraft. You know what I'm talking about. The one that wanted to hold his shit for as long as he can because he was about to die in hardcore WoW, but then he died in hardcore WoW and also shat himself on the live stream. And this was before official hardcore WoW. This was when people manually deleted their characters when they died. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. This is an actual true story. This is an actual true. It's so messed up, dude. You don't follow it, but it seems Zeno is still cockblock. I'm not surprised. It's not like I'm against Zeno. It's just that I know so many people don't like Zeno. A lot of people that don't like Zeno because he's using mods are the same people that AFK'd at Balmung. Rules for D, not for me. You know, and honestly, that's the kind I see a lot of people like that in Final Fantasy 14, and that's why I kind of like just don't. I stopped talking to a lot of people that I met through that game. He found it's kind of funny, but he pushed a bit too far outside America. We are the best. Oh, definitely. He definitely. He definitely. I don't know about that part. The America we are the best part, but I know that he can be very outspoken in a very bold way. He's very honest and is very blunt with his words. So I understand why people don't like it. Yeah. Rules of Square are really hard to follow. Yeah, it's a double. It's no one is right. Is in the end of the day, no one is right. And yeah, I mean, there's another streamer out there that has definitely announced his allegiance, and I mean like which political party he is siding with, especially when it comes to U.S. politics. I won't name any names because if you played Final Fantasy 14 and you are aware of the raiding scene, you already know who I'm referring to. I got nothing against him. I don't know what it means. I'm not American. I'm not an American citizen. My accent might have implied that, but it's not. It's just from watching too many movies. That's all. At the end of the day, I just play video games on my live stream just to have fun. And that's also one of the reasons why I kind of close raids for a while, because number one, there are different reasons. Like, there are different reasons, more personal, but also I just kind of want to not worry about people coming in and who to raid out. I just want to do my thing. I just want to do my thing. Xeno's more like in a joking way. Yeah, I agree. Xeno is definitely more on the on the joking side, but he can be quite bold with his words. That one went really political, but then again, joking way, he was like, "Fuck the rules." Oh yeah, definitely. I think he's also sick and tired with the whole rules exception for certain people, but not for certain others. I can tell he's kind of sick and tired with it. You know? I can tell he's kind of sick and tired with it. That's just the given truth. Oh, forgot to turn off the recording. Jesus Christ. Where granted my gears is obviously mods. Yeah, I know you're more of a console player. Or rather, even though you're playing on PC, you definitely have a more console player mind. When it comes to Final Fantasy 14. For me, I am a little bit of both. I am in for mods that help people play the game a little better. One example would be for myself. it's an input mod where the game reads your button inputs a little better because number one, I was playing an NA and I live all the way in goddamn Asia. And sometimes I had to press a button 3 times for it to actually work, especially when it comes to PvP and raiding. But when it comes to other kinds of mods, for example, things that would allow cheating or seeing mechanics and stuff like that, I don't necessarily agree with that. I know people say, well, World of Warcraft does it. Here's the thing. Final Fantasy XIV has what's built in because World of Warcraft is lacking some things that people had to mod and add add-ons for it to work. A lot of people don't know, but the red spots whenever there's a mechanic going off in Final Fantasy XIV. World of Warcraft didn't have that before. People had to download add-ons for that in order to see it. So you kind of have to understand where people are coming from with it, right? But when it comes to harder raids, like Savages, Ultimates, sometimes you have to learn the mechanics the hard way. If not, you have to learn the mechanics the hard way in order to fully understand how it works. Because that's the whole purpose of it. Yeah. Unfortunately, World of Warcraft has been built with the game developers relying, to some degree, relying their fan base to improve their games for them, whereas Final Fantasy XIV tries to find a middle ground where it gives the players a little bit of an advantage of to understand the game better without it being an advantage so much that they just, like basically to some degree cheat winning. It's a very weird way of explaining things. I know but that's just how people play WoW and 14 and comparing the two different games. I'm speaking of classic WoW and vanilla WoW. I'm talking about the old school WoW, right? Not the one now, because the one retail WoW now, obviously they've seen other MMOs and see how they perform, and they obviously stolen some ideas like Guild War 2's Flight. That's just one example. Yeah. Takes time. People don't want to wait. Oh, because I can do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck these console peasants. I don't think a lot of the PC players think that way. The fuck console peasants, right? Not every one of them thinks that way. Some of them just want to get rid of something. Yeah. And then now, like, here's the thing, right? Xenosis Vex wants mods to be allowed. The problem is it's going to be unfair to the people who are not playing on PC in the end of the day, right? Like, at the end of the day. World of Warcraft doesn't have any port on other systems. It's PC specific. So, that's why it's kind of okay for WoW to have mods compared to 14. Like, since Final Fantasy 14 is going to be ported on Switch 2, people adding mods, people jailbreaking the Switch 2 is gonna risk their console getting bricked because they wanted to add a mod where they see boobies, right? 20 years later, written mods. They realize the design is around mods and not around their own game mechanics. Yeah. Like, some mods are good. Accessibility, yes. Oh god, the horrible friendless in Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, definitely those. I don't know if they improved that or changed that, but you get what I mean. It's just absolutely horrible seeing them. Do I not have more cutscenes? management is hard. Time framing is hard. I don't know how those work, so I can't really say or really base my opinion on. And think it'll be better, it doesn't work. But you also have to understand that Final Fantasy XIV is very heavily spaghetti coated. And I believe I'm just watching cutscenes just to kill time. I honestly believe, just my opinion, they should make a new A Realm Reborn. Just my opinion. I believe there should be some unknown strong force that will destroy the world again. Maybe all the reflections in the source have officially become one and therefore massacred. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. And just make a new game from scratch under the same IP. Yeah, that's just, yeah. We got new malls EDC. Be the platform for at least 10 more years. Is this Mind Guard? Why do we have a Mind Guard cutscene in a game that doesn't have Mind Guard? Yeah, anyways. Cool cutscene though. It's planned already. Yeah. It's the market. Game is good, yeah. A lot of people are still playing it. Obviously, World of Warcraft is still king when it comes to the amount of players in their MMO. But besides that, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy XIV, they're still perfectly good MMOs to play. Guild Wars 3 is coming too, yeah. I'm curious to see that. I'm also curious to see the new version of Ragnarok Online being released as well. But I don't know if I'll ever commit my time to playing MMOs again, given how time-consuming they can be. But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. DGS. One game I'm definitely gonna play for a while is gonna be Path of Exile 2 when 1.0 comes out. For sure. Absolutely. TGS opening. Is this the... Still... possible. Ah, this is the online play. Okay. A little bit better. Easy to find. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Easy to organize. I really believe that MMOs can still work. Solo MMOs can work, but it just defeats the whole purpose of having it be called an MMO. But I get where people are coming from whenever they want solo MMOs, because you queue up in Fortnite alone and you're still playing the game. If you queue up for a dungeon alone in an MMO, you can't play the dungeon, right? Yeah, the amount of blood, hell yeah. What's the part of them that's not there? Going around the wars to see people do random stuff. I honestly, personally, I like seeing world bosses in MMOs. I like seeing world bosses get absolutely murdered by 100 people at the same time. That just spews out, you know, dopamine. MHG movie. Yeah, world events, world bosses is definitely one of my favorite things to look at. It's just so fun being a part of it. Even though my damage is like 0.000000001% of the contribution, I still like being part of it. I've done maybe like 2 or 3 different world bosses in Guild Wars 2, and it's just so fun. That's why I enjoy Alliance Raids as well in Final Fantasy XIV. Just seeing the amount of people just go after it, as well as hunt trains. Unfortunately, hunt trains are too organized for my liking. It's fun for like the first handful of times or the first few times. But after that, it's just like, can we just fight whichever we want? Hell, can we just fight whichever we want? And I've heard people, oh, you can be blacklisted if you were to fight this boss. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Are people really sticklish about this? Apparently, yes. Yeah. I would definitely admit that my way of thinking is definitely not like now for quite some time. I had a very different mindset when it comes to playing video games, but that's just a part of growing. You grow, you realize things, and some opinions change, some don't, some improve, and improve is already changed. Frontier again. I really wish to. If Capcom really wanted to do something like that again, they could have made Wilds into an MMO-like game and just keep releasing content, keep releasing expansions. You know, there are. I don't want to be an ideas guy, so there are kind of ways I can think of where every expansion kind of feels new and not overlapping the other ones. But yeah, there are probably ways to do that as well. MSG presentation. You got open house with 100 people. Yeah, but Quest still only allow 4 people, including the Gogmazios one. You know, I appreciate I appreciate people asking me what do I think about Wilds so far, and I'm like, I appreciate that you think my opinion may be of any importance, but in the end of the day, all we got is just 2 minutes of that trailer. It's not really much to tell. It's not really much to tell. This goddamn bastard. Yeah, I'll worry about Wilds. I'll worry about the DLC when it comes out. It's cool to predict stuff, but more often than not, you won't. Your predictions are gonna be false. The only times people's predictions are correct is if they have a contact somewhere within the company, within the game development company. But most of the people don't. That includes me. Alright, so gallery status. I believe I watch all the cutscenes. Just because you've been following the series for long, you might get surprised. Exactly. You might get surprised, you might not. All we know for sure is Lao Shan is coming back, Kushala is coming back, and there's this. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. There's this bird where it's like a drone bird, you know, where you fight the main one, and then there's like the smaller ones. Technically, we got that back also with the Shagamas, but oh my god, those Shagamas are just a pain. It's like you're fighting 4 different Arzuros at the same time. Oh god, it's such a pain in the ass to get them. But you know, yeah, we're slowly getting the drones back. You get what I mean? We're getting the drones back. The raptor drones, the bird drones, just in a different form. Instead, we have Arzuro's drone. We got our Zero's drone. uh, it's still MH. Yeah, definitely. It's still definitely. You want Tigrex to come to Wilds? If Tigrex comes to Wilds, I'm banning you. Anyways, chat, I am gonna be ending my stream right now. It is almost 11 p.m. and I am definitely slowly falling. Try booting Rise for a bit, alright? Speaking of Rise, I might play that game. After this, after Gen 1 games. Enjoyed much. Put enough hours into it. But that's fine. Exactly. Exactly. I try to find fun in video games because that's what video games are meant for. They're meant for you to have fun with. The moment I find myself not having fun, I just uninstall, delete, move on. Instead of keep playing it and then therefore bitching about it. That's just how I think nowadays. Still want to play from time to time. Yeah. Anyways, chat. I will be ending my stream right now. So first of all, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys stopping by, watching the stream, watching me whinge about old gen games, and you know, it's not easy. It's totally hard, even though each monster has been within 5 to 10 minutes. But you have to understand, it's experience, right? Give someone enough knowledge, and they'll beat this. They'll beat the monsters I just mentioned that I just beaten within the round about the same time as I have. That's just how it is, you know. You know, some people like to pretend that they're good, and that they don't suck, and that the game is just hard. Some games are easier than others. Some games are harder than others. But you have to also understand that there's also a time frame when, you know, Goku ain't doing his current max potential form from the first episode. He had to go through training arcs, is what I'm saying, right? Everyone has a training arc. And just remember yours. Yeah. Have a good rest. Yeah, you too, guys. You too. Alright. I will be ending the stream. I'm not doing raids, especially nowadays. It just cuts off the worry about stuff like that. But yeah, please take care of yourself. Always remember to look up, even if you're down, because there's just too much things to worry about in this world. And yeah, find something that you enjoy. Find something you enjoy. Have fun with it. If you don't, find something else that you would much rather spend your time enjoying instead. Alright? Take care, everyone. Peace. Alright. Bye bye, Pookie Wookie.